So here are some sample videos. I didn't put these in on the inventory, but here's, I guess, some bonus stuff. So if we can, another thing, when I name exercises, I keep them pretty literal. One pause, if we can play that video. So here's an athlete where she's just nice and tall. One pause, one pause, one pause. All right. What we're looking for here is tall posture, striking the ground right underneath, and not to have a lot of sway or immobility. It's pretty basic in nature, but then it gets more and more complex. If we can go 1-2 pause. She does a good job here. Now we're just adding more speed, more momentum, but we're still trying to embrace our midsection, our core, to stabilize. If we don't engage that core, we're going to be kind of moving all over the place. 1-2, great dorsiflexion, straight lines. We love straight lines. And let's go 1-2-3 pause. So here, more momentum. Her core is no longer engaged because she's too concerned about just getting the 3 contacts in and pausing. And early on, you can see she was kind of swaying around a little bit. I think the cue here was just embrace your core and stabilize. Let's go down to favorite, sensory taps. This is a sensory tap isolated on the left side. Feet dorsiflexed, striking the ground directly underneath the hips, okay? There is a lot of cerebral, connection going on right here. You're literally just telling one side of your body you're essentially hopping, but then literally popping on that one foot. And as soon as that foot touches the ground, it is popping straight back up, okay? If we're talking about running fast, if I'm the more time I spend on the ground, the more time I'm not moving forward. So that's where these sensory taps really, come into play. And we can go right leg. Here's a group. Tell me if you can identify the freshman. Pretty clear difference there, right? Again, in this population here, we got long jumpers, pole vaulters, high jumpers, all doing the same thing. And then, let's go to alternate. Same thing. It's just that we are now going both legs, okay? Again, if we watch, just think about or look at where the strikes are happening directly underneath. As soon as that foot touches the ground, it is coming right back up. Pop, 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 pop. Okay, let's go. Oh wait, I'm in charge of that. So here are more coordination and posture inventory. Let's go to ankle bouncers. So here is an example of an ankle bouncer that we start in place and then start moving forward. All right, again, we want to think about rigidity, okay? I like to call them, so if our knees are soft or bent, not engaged, this is called soft knees, all right? I'm thinking about trying to be tall and rigid, all right? But what's the first thing that touches the ground? Your feet. And then everything kind of translates forward, okay? Or up the chain. So the more stiff our ankles are, the more stiff our Achilles heel is going to be, or tendon, and essentially there's your rubber band, okay? Actually, let's go ahead and talk about tension. If you can grab your Achilles heel, go ahead and put your foot in plantar flexion and just poke your tendon. Poke it. It's mush. Now go ahead and go into flexion. That thing is a tight rubber band. That's where you're snapping. That's where your power is coming from. Ankle bouncers really help enforce that.